100 out. I'm going to go and get some fuel. There's only a little bit of fuel in the tank. It's only just about registering on the game. Rev drop between second and third. These guys are notorious for it. It's like a 4-speed box but without third. It was nice earlier, it was nice and sunny. Amongst the modern cars. Don't know what that noise is. That strange noise from somewhere. So when I'm on the overrun, driving very gently. I haven't got a lot of fuel, but the fuel station's just here. Used to double declutching. My fuel filler is on the left. That pump there seems to be out of action. That one there's open. Got a thumbs up off that black there. I put the good stuff in, you know, with the lower ethanol. 30 quid, about 20 litres. That's about 20 quarts. In such a rush. That might change by the time we got here. Yeah, it's just about. I think the brakes are a little bit tight. getting a slight discharge on the amps. The light's just flickering. And then it goes positive as I pull away. Fuel gauge seems to be working. Amps is, you know, charging positive, so that's good. Put a bit of tape on my windscreen trim to stop it fluttering up. There's something happening. I need a new blade on that one. I've got some new blades, but I didn't want to put them on because I haven't cleaned the windscreen properly. Manual part. Yeah, it feels like the brakes are a little bit too tight. As a kid being mesmerised by this on my dad's car, the fact that the steering wheel moved and that didn't. And so even though I was like what, 7 or 8, you know, 6 or 7, my mechanical mind was telling me so there's something going on there for that steering wheel to move and that not to move. How can that happen? Nice and sunny now, look. A little bit of autumn colours as we go over the motorway. Left in. Lug it down in top. A hint of bump stops there. I got quite a bit of weight in the bit because I got a battery and a toolbox, jump leads, tow rope, fuel. So that there. No temperature gauge, no oil pressure gauge. You know, this is a pretty basic spec in the day. I'm not too worried about the oil pressure because I know when I turn it off, the oil light stays off for quite a while, so I know that there's a decent amount of pressure there. With the charging, that didn't take any more than just rubbing the points a little bit on the voltage regulator. Didn't touch the dynamo. The roads are still a bit wet, which isn't really what I want, but hey. Must have had a little bit of rain. Must have had a bit of rain up there. Oh, it's flooded up there. I think the gearbox mount is allowing the gearbox to touch the cross member, so I can feel like a solid feeling. Let's see if I can get one of those, maybe. Maybe perhaps. Yeah, it felt like it did. the bounce a bit soft. Nice again, the sun's out, sun coming through the trees. Oh, the flood. Yeah. So much for going out because it was nice and dry. Better to be driving around than, you know, it parked up in a shed somewhere, isn't it? Van drivers manoeuvre, so I can see. Oh, man on bike. Ellswood Lakes is up ahead. A trip out across the lake and back up the causeway. What's going on the lake then? Any boats? No boats. I'm going to sort my second gear out, haven't I? Oh dear, somebody's hit the barrier, look. Blimey. Check it's clear. This is our regular dog walking spot over here, around this one. Turn around and go back because I want to go down there. Back across the lake. I'm hoping that car will stop at the junction there. Alright mate. Hey?
I love it.
Thank you.
I've got a prefect, I've got 4 dogs.
Have you? Yeah. Really? Local? Yeah. Is it on the road, is it? Oh cool. This has been off the road since '82.
Is it?
It's one of my first test drives. Yeah. Yeah. 3-speed, side back. Is it? The 107E? Cool. Cool man.
You're local.
Yeah.
What
What are you doing with yours?
Hey,
What are you doing with your car?
keeping it.
Oh yeah. Always have to ask. Always have to ask. Is there somebody coming? See you mate. Ta-da. Gotta get down there. My friend's got a scrapyard down there. I'm going to see him. I haven't seen him for ages. That means we're going to do a sharp turn at the end of it. Here's Mick, look at his ruddy face. I do, Mick. I ain't asking you to have it in the yard. nice to see you. I'm just looking at the 100E parked here at the scrapyard, and it's outlived all of these cars. You know, all these late models are now in the scrapyard. And my little 100E has survived. Amazing, really, when you think about it. Okay, I'm going to get going back home now. I've just picked up a bit of swag. A workmate. Interesting that it's got a different sort of system for the legs. It must be an early one. Right. There's Mick there having a cup of tea. Brakes aren't right. They're alright, but you can make these things go. You just got to be prepared to drive it wide open throttle everywhere. It's nice just getting out though, isn't it? When the roads are dry and the sun's out. You know, this is mid to late November now. Classic next scene. Stopped inside the road. Back at the house. So there we are, successful road test, and back in one piece, and enjoyed visiting my friend at the scrapyard, Mick, and the other lads there, and yeah, picked up a workmate. So yeah, all good, all good. Put some fuel in. There's the dog, look. Hello, Rube. Oh, hello. Get down. Growing up now. Growing up now she is. Look at her. Getting long, you'd say long-legged now. Okay. Okay, thanks very much for joining me on my little road test then. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. What are you doing? Hello. I just popped out to the garage. It's quite late in the evening and it's forecasted the weather to go down to freezing tonight, so I know I've only got plain water in the radiator here, so I've just put a tray underneath and I've opened the little tap, which you can't see. It's up there. Can you see it there? It's only dripping very gently. I'm not sure if the camera can see it, but I think when I undo this it ought to drip a bit better, hopefully. Yeah, it's not coming out very well, but just a little bit, but you know, I'll leave it for that'll drain out over a couple of hours now. Could probably do with being flushed out again. I don't know why it's so slow. Access isn't the best. Oh, it is coming out, look. It's coming out. Not very fast, but it is coming out. The tap is virtually on the cross member, you know, which doesn't help, does it? That'll be alright. It's only very slow, but it will come out. There's the tap. Not very good really, is it? Oh well, at least it is coming out. And at least the tap undid, if that's the right term. Oh, hey, blimey, it just started to come out. That's good, isn't it? Must have been something blocking it and it's just unblocked. That's good. That's more like what I would have expected. Okay. Cool, man. Okay, I'm going back in the warm. I haven't come out to do any work, I just came out to let that drain off. Okay. I'll catch you next time I do. Okay, I'll catch you next time I do a bit then. Cheers then. Bye. Look, I've got another workmate. It's on its side at the moment because I'm doing a repair. Here, the spring was broke and I've just made this spring. I took a spring off something else and reshaped it. Not very well, I've not really got much experience of doing it, as usual. So that fits in there, I hope. That's like a safety mechanism, you see, to hold that there. So let me see if I can put the little cap back on. Let's see if that'll go there. It might be that my spring is too thick. Right. Sort of works, doesn't it? Yeah, that works. Okay, let's have a look at this thing. I was given this recently by my friends at the scrapyard, Colin and Mick, and I know it's in rough shape. You can see it's been used as a sawhorse, but it's an interesting one. It's one of the not early but kind of intermediate early-ish types with the aluminium frame and various, you know, aluminium pieces that aren't there on some of the later ones, and it has some interesting features. And I went on a website and it listed the different features, and this one is one that doesn't have a marking on it, so the exact model name isn't known, and it's known as the question mark. The salient features are these latches here are different than the later ones. These things here are different than the later ones and the early ones. The wooden tops are marine ply, something like 13 ply, and they're drilled and tapped, and these screws go in. I don't know if they're tapped, but these screws go into the wood rather than through the wood, and with a nut on the top counterboard in. So that's good. The nuts are aluminium, and there's like a release piece on the side there for when it's in the down position. And the other thing, this one is different than every other one that I've got, because these legs are different, and they have like a metal clip there, and consequently these are all in working order, because it's the lighter plastic clips that tend to fail. You can see all the plastic coating is coming off. You can also see that one foot is missing there. Those feet, there's one missing, but nonetheless it is in good working order. Now I've kind of copied that and made a new one for there. So there we are, another little workmate for the collection. Metal and aluminium. Some early features still intact. I don't actually know what to do with it. I've got too many now, but it'll do. It's knocks about enough that it can just stay outside if need be, where I believe it has been for quite a long while. Okay, righto. Hope you find that interesting. Just a little quickie there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with this one. Righto, so there we are, another little workmate for the collection. Thanks very much for joining me today. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then, bye. Hello, it's a nice sunny day. It's not very warm, but it's nice and sunny. I thought I'd try and give the car a wash. First wash since probably 1980s, early 80s. So first wash in 40 years. Let's see if it makes any sort of difference. I should have done it before, hadn't I, like a close-up before thing, but can you see all the, it's not great lighting condition, can you see all the mould on the window there? Look. Rear quarter looks okay. It's a shame that it doesn't stay like it looks when it's still wet. Okay, I've got one more side to do, but basically you've seen me do the majority of it. I'll finish that side off camera and then I'll bring you back at the end. Okay, I think it's looking not too bad. Tends to look better on the camera, doesn't it? And it'd be interesting to see what it looks like when it all dulls down. I might take it for a little run around while it's sunny, just to dry it off. Then we'll see what it looks like when I come back. Okay, I'll finish that last side then. Back in a bit. There's a lot of, you know, like, let's say, bits embedded in the glass from grinding and welding and stuff. So I'm just going over it with this razor scraper before I put the new wiper blades on. I think that's about the point where I think I need to start thinking about replacing it. There's a load of stuff built up on there. I'll save the actual frames in case I can find some replacement, you know, things to slip in. That says rainbow. That says rainbow, made in England. So I'll put those on. I bought these at a car boot sale for like a couple of quid. I think I might just go for a little run round to dry it off. I don't really need to take you with me because I've done a couple of drives now with the camera on. Okay, I'll bring you back when there's more to show. Came out for a drive to dry the car off and look at the road. Can you hear that? That's the rear mount has collapsed. A new rear mount. Okay, I'll stop filming because I'm not supposed to handheld the camera. Hang on, back in a bit. I washed the car yesterday and I didn't really show what it looked like after it had dried. It doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. It could probably do with a proper polish. I don't actually have like a polishing mop. I don't really want to do it by hand. yeah, there's quite a lot of areas that could do with some improvement. There was a stain like that there, and I kind of just wet my finger and rubbed it with my finger, and it's gone away. So this can be improved. That's where stuff's dripped on it, hasn't it? You know, when it's been in storage. And there's another one there that's quite bad. Must be like a beam across the garage at that point there, where it was stored. And something there as well. So I can improve that. There's areas that aren't too bad, that are very rough. These could all be improved. All down here could be improved. Yeah, I'm not going to do that now though. I'm going to look at the tracking bars. I just realised that I hadn't really shown what the car looked like when I came back yesterday. Okay, once more, thank you very much for joining me in the garage. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking like. Thank you very much for leaving a comment as well. Take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers then. Bye.